Test 2, after modifications. This is the model Comfort Zone CZ230ER 7500 watt, 240 volt. The customer service folks suggested that I reposition the temperature gauge wire from its original spot and put it more on the upper side in the slipstream of the fan. So I did. I zip tied it. I removed the little thing and I zip tied it to the back of the grate. I'll put a picture up on the screen here to show you kind of where it is. The thing isn't very long, so that's about as far as I could go. But we'll see how it works. So here's our test. It is about 55 degrees here in the shop. And I'm going to turn it on and set it to 70 and see if we can get some better results. Okay, so I set it to 70. I'm going to fast forward this section and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch it, and we'll stop it here when it reaches temp. There, you hear it? So it clicked off. It reaches its desired temperature of 70 degrees. This time it took probably a full 5 minutes before it shut down, versus before changing the position of the little temperature sensor, it would only be about 2 minutes. But it's still shut down, and it's only gone up maybe 1 degree in the garage here. It's still like 55, 60 degrees in here. So it's better, but it's not great with the repositioning. Let's do the same test and let's crank her up to 80. There, you heard the heating element click back on. And now I'll sit here for another, we'll see if it can work. And I'll fast forward this section and see how long I have to sit here and to see if it reaches 80 or not. Okay, I'm gonna pause it here for a second and just interject the fast forwarding process. I noticed it's kind of plateaued at 75, and just for a second there it actually dropped down to 73. So it's the process of repositioning that little sensor does appear to be working, because it's plateaued at 75 degrees ish, and here in the shop it's gone up a little bit. It's about 60 degrees now in the shop. So I'm gonna sit here for another 5 minutes and see if we can't get it to go any higher than 75. There, it just clicked off again. It's been 20 minutes since the start of this video, and it's working way better. However, it's still maybe only about 65 degrees in here, which is way better than it was before. So the thing shut off at 80 degrees, desired temperature, but again, it's only about 65 degrees in here, leading me to believe that there's about a 15 degree discrepancy, which I suppose is okay. If I wanted to reach my real desired temperature, I would probably just run the thing constantly at say like 95, so that I would reach a rough estimate of 70, 75 degrees in the shop maybe. I'm not gonna sit here for another 20 minutes trying to get it to reach 95, because I don't think it'll actually reach 95. It'll probably plateau at about 80, 85 degrees or so, just by this test. And I'm happy with that. I think it's good. Again, it's about 65 degrees in here. I crank the thing up to 95, it'll reach, you know, warm 70, 75 degrees here in the shop, and I'll be happy with that. So thanks a lot for helping me kind of troubleshoot this thing. We repositioned that temperature sensor and it worked, sort of. Anyway, I'm happy. Thanks for your help, guys. We'll see you next time.